your buddy down, throw some dirt on him. He'll get up when he feel like you're about to bury him. You understand what I'm saying? We got to get it that. We had buddies. We go to jail with buddies. You stand up with vibratory co-creators. You feel what I'm saying? You go down with buddies. You rise with vibratory co-creators. That's a fact. And with that, relationships must be based on energetic phenomena. You know what I'm saying? Not just romanticism, but because you're growing. We are supposed to relate to people to excel. We're not supposed to relate to people out of, you know what I'm saying, just a low vibration of energy just because it's romance. We're supposed to grow together. If you're not relating to people out of excelling, then you are prohibiting them from growing. If you're relating to somebody cannot attribute to their success and their growth, then you are a black devil. You know what I'm saying? Because what the hell are you relating to them out of? If you're relating to people out of just someone that they can complain to when they need to complain, you're magnifying their complaints. You see what I'm saying? Relate to people out of excelling, out of them manifesting their higher self. Otherwise, you are pulling them down by default. Link up with people because you want to help them grow and become a better person, not because you want to hear excuses about what they can and cannot do. Many of us have become excuse baskets. We want to hear people's excuses of why they can and cannot do, why they lay on the pillow. You follow what I'm saying? They call it pillow talking. Our pillow talking should turn into motivational speeches for black supremacy. We got to quit letting grown-ass men and grown-ass women cry on our shoulders. You follow what I'm saying? We nursing adults. That has to change. We have to come together to excel and to exceed, to grow, to progress. That don't sound American. That don't sound like a American concept. That's my Russian friend calling me. That's not the concept that we want to give energy to. Get together with people out of excelling, exceeding out of black supremacy. Relate to them in that. Out of discipline. Don't just get with people that make you feel good. Connect with people that make you feel like you're growing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you don't need people to feel good. You can get drugs to feel good. If you're going to connect with people, feel like you're growing, like you're being challenged to grow. Feel like your ego is coming down and your false pride that's keeping you from excelling is being diminished. Feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to get with people that's going to challenge you and criticize you and that's not going to argue with you per se. When I talk about argument, I'm not talking about like black devils are arguing. I'm talking about challenge your position. Challenge you on what you said you was going to do. Because that's going to make you a better person. You get with people saying, I ain't want to do that shit. Well, that's all right. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't want to do shit. And you happy about that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good relationship. Like, because they're making you feel good about not being shit. I wouldn't have did that either. Shit, you should. Who don't want to relax and just relax? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a good relationship. But if somebody challenged you, like, but you said you was going to do that, and that's what you said yesterday, and you were supposed to do that, but you were supposed to do that. But you told them that, but you didn't say that to them. But you said that over there, but what about over there? Then that bothers you. People that challenge your ideas, you shun them. But them the people that love you the most because they ain't going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And let you get sent off. That's why I said I'm not going to befriend you at your own expense. I'll be your enemy to save your life. You follow what I'm saying? I'm not going to smile in your face. I'm just not that person that's going to smile in your face. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you my truth. If it's not your truth, that's fine. Well, I'm going to tell you mine so at least I can go to sleep at night. If you come up with something else that can get out of it or whatever, you understand what I'm saying? That's great. But I would be doing a disjustice about not telling you that don't make no goddamn sense, even if you're happy about it. You follow what I'm saying? That wouldn't make any sense. Am I going to argue with you and force you to take my position? No. But I'm going to tell you my truth and what I think about it. And I expect the same for you, because if it's real, it stands. If it's not real, somebody going to knock it down eventually somewhere. It's better it get knocked down now by people who love you, because if people don't love you, knock it down, it might not get back up. If people that love you knock it down, they will help you up. You know what I'm saying? If you sparring with somebody, they help you up one thing. But if you fighting with somebody, they going to make sure you stay down. So I'd rather you be defeated in a sparring match, you know what I'm saying, with your own people, than that white man defeat you. Then Mother Nature wear your ass out. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop looking at people that befriend us and make us feel good. Let's stop making them the people that we feel the best about. That's a fact, because sometimes when you're working out, it feels bad because of the stress that you're putting on the body. But when you feel the new strength that you got, you feel good. And the way I'll challenge you and debate you, I guarantee you, you will stand. This is a discipline of standing against any enemy of any religious group, any organization, any white devil. They will not be able to take your ass down. You follow what I'm saying? You will be able to get out of any and every situation that you are confronted with this style. This is truly the Wu-Tang style. You follow what I'm saying? So you will learn that here. Don't say I'm debating all the time and I'm challenging you all the time. Even that, I'm getting you ready. Because I would not be here if I was not able to decapitate certain thoughts that enemies had. You got to be a thought decapitator. You know what I'm saying? You got to become a truth arson. You know what I'm saying? You got to become a reality sniper. Otherwise, you're not going to stand. Because positions will and are going to be challenged, if they can be, by any and who can challenge them. And if they cannot stand, they will be broken down. So people saying, I don't like the debate, I don't like all that all the time, you're not ready. It's only because it's only when you can debate, you won't have to. My number is out to everybody. All the people that got all the positions, it's not my phone, it's not being blown up with debates. Most people that call me are supporting me. Because if your point is real, who wants to challenge it? How do you decipher that it's real? Take a baseball bat and bang it at it yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Take the thing that you believe in the most and beat it up. And if it's still there, you got something worth something. If it ain't, let that go. So that means if you attach to something and you zealous about something to the point that it cannot be challenged and it cannot be looked at, it's not real. Because anything that you stand for that's real can be challenged and it can withstand challenge. That's a fact. If it's not, it's antisocial. So why are you bringing it to a social reality? Because in a social reality, it will be challenged. So you might as well be able to stand for it. So your sacred thoughts, bring them to the forefront. We're going to see them anyway and challenge them. Because challenging you is challenging us. Birds of a feather flock together. If I don't challenge you to grow, I'm not challenging me to grow. And anything that's not growing is stagnant. It gets old. You know what I'm saying? It gets old. It gets old.